Next, let's see a question. Question is, I know the endpoints of lattice rectum. So the endpoints of lattice rectum are given to me and they are equal to 0, 0 and 4, 4. I want to find, just listen carefully, I want to find the equation of the parabola whose endpoints of the lattice rectum are 0, 0 and 4, 4. Now see, one thing you need to see, that let's say this is lattice rectum, this point is 0, 0 and this point is 4, 4. Now these are not the x-axis and y-axis, this axis will be somewhere different. But I am just making, this is the axis of parabola. This is not the x-axis, but this is the axis of parabola. This is not the x-axis. You must understand this concept. Okay. Now this is not a standard parabola. I am doing this question so that you understand the concept of lattice rectum, how to apply this formula very carefully. Now see that I told you that if you are given the length of the lattice rectum, it doesn't depend at the axis is at which angle. So it doesn't matter if the axis is along the x-axis or y-axis or tilted, right? So this length will always remain the same. So this length is always equal to 4a. So now I know that 4a is equal to, this length will be equal to, can you find this length? This length is coming out to be 4 root 2. So the value of a is coming out to be root 2. So now I know the value of a and that is equal to root 2. And I know this distance is 4 root 2. Can you find the equation of this line? The equation of the line is pretty much clear. This is equal to x is equal to y. The equation of line is coming out to be x is equal to y. Can you tell me what is the equation of the line perpendicular to this line? Equation of the line perpendicular to this line will be of form x plus y is equal to something. And we also know that this is passing through this focus. Now this will be the focus because these two are the ends of the lattice rectum. So this will be the focus. So the focus here is 2, 2. So the equation of the line becomes x plus y is equal to 4. Now I know that this equation is x plus y is equal to 4. This was x is equal to y. These two are the endpoints of lattice rectum. Can you tell me what is the distance between these 2 points? Now we know that the distance between the vertex and the focus, okay, this was the directrix, foot of directrix. The vertex and the focus, this distance is a, this is also a. So this distance will be 2a. Clear? So this distance comes out to be 2a. Pretty much clear? So you can easily find the value of directrix and focus over here. Now you can see that this directrix will be a line which is parallel to this line. So this line can be said as x minus y is equal to lambda. Okay. Now I want to calculate the equation of the axis directrix so that I can find this point. Or we can, if we simply find the value of directrix, the equation of directrix, we can simply find the equation of parabola by applying this thing, that the distance of this point from the focus and directrix is constant or is equal. Okay, these two distances are equal. Now we know that in this case, one line is this one. One line is this one. This is x minus y is equal to 0. Another line is x minus y is equal to lambda. These two lines are parallel. The distance between these two lines is equal to 2a. And we know that if 4a is equal to 4 root 2, 2a will be equal to 2 root 2. So I know that this distance between the directrix and this line joining, or you can say the lattice rectum, is equal to 2 root 2. So I can easily apply the formula of distance between these two parallel lines. And this distance is given by lambda upon root 2. If you remember the concepts of straight lines, this is pretty much easy. Lambda upon root 2 comes out to be 2 root 2. But you have to keep a modulus sign because this can be positive or negative. This value can be positive or negative, but the distance is always positive. So lambda comes out to be plus minus 4. Okay. So the value of lambda can be plus minus 4. So the equation of the directrix can be x minus y is equal to plus minus 4. Can anybody explain me why this is coming out to be plus minus 4? Why isn't there just one directrix? Why there are two directrix? So that's simply explainable because if I'm given the two ends of the lattice rectum, the parabola can be something like this, or the parabola can be something like this. right? These two parabolas are possible. So one equation of directrix will be corresponding to this parabola, the first parabola, and second equation will be corresponding to the second parabola. So that's how we can derive the equation of the parabola. Now it's very easy to apply the formula, the equation of parabola. This will become x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square under root is equal to x minus y plus minus 4 upon root 2. If you square both sides,